What's going on, guys? As always, thank you for tuning in. Today, I want to talk to you about the number one job of salespeople and entrepreneurs. So many people are so confused by what they should be doing on a day-to-day basis, what your schedule should look like, what your priorities should look like, what you should be focused on, tips, tricks, hacks, what you should be doing with your prospects, techniques, sales work track, anything and everything that's out there that's being pushed by different people is confusing a lot of you. And I just want to really clarify what the number one job of every sales professional and every entrepreneur actually is. So as always, you know the drill. Make sure to smash that like button. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, leave any comments or questions that you have below, and I'd love to engage with you on that as well. So let's get into it. What really is the number one job of every sales professional and every entrepreneur? And when I say the number one job, I mean something that really moves the needle, that actually makes an impact on your goals, on where you want to go with your business, with your life. One of the best uses of your time in your day-to-day that has the biggest impact. So when it comes to that, what do you think of? What do you think it is? Do you think it's your sales training? Do you think it's running ads, marketing? Do you think it's bringing more eyeballs onto the business, onto the product or service? Do you think it's prioritizing your calendar so you do all your most important work early in the morning and then you have every day as a win and every day has been successful regardless of what you do for the rest of the day? I mean, those are all great things, but what do you think? I want to give you a second to actually think this through yourself, what the number one job of every sales professional entrepreneur should be. Okay, so you got your second. Now let me get into it. The number one job of every salesperson and every entrepreneur is to fill the top of the funnel. By far, the most important thing that you need to be doing consistently and persistently is bringing in more people, prospecting, filling in the top of the funnel, and continuing to move prospects through your sales process. And using the law of averages, when you're new in a sales position in a business, you make up in numbers what you lack in skill, meaning you actually do more work, you talk to more people, you reach out to more people, you fill the top of the funnel consistently because you don't have the skill yet, you don't have the product knowledge or the industry knowledge yet. And then later on, as you start to add the skill, as you start to add the industry knowledge, then your numbers will start to increase as well. So instead of talking to 10 prospects and possibly closing one deal, now you're talking to 10 prospects and closing 2 to 3 deals. So when you're new in the beginning, you make up in numbers what you lack for in skill. But over time, you start to make up for it in skill as well, and you start to see much better results. Back to the main point, the number one role, the number one job and responsibility of every salesperson and every entrepreneur is to fill the top of the funnel consistently. It's to make sure you're bringing in prospects, you're filling that top of the funnel, and then through that, you're getting qualified leads, and through that, you're taking those qualified leads through your sales process, and obviously having an efficient and duplicatable sales process in place, which is what I do best and what I like to talk about all the time. Then you can close the most amount of deals. And once you've closed those deals, you can obviously service your clients. And from there, you get referrals and you follow up and so on and so on and so on. But where does that all start? And how do you get that whole cycle moving forward and that whole cycle started? It's by filling the top of the funnel. So there you have it, short and sweet. I want to leave it at that because I don't want to confuse you. The whole point here is you're already confused. You already have too much information coming at you about what you should be doing in sales and business and how you're going to be more successful and all these things you should be adding. What I want you to do is just focus on one thing, filling the top of the funnel, and watch how everything else plays out for you. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed that and got a ton of value from it. As always, smash that like button, do me a favor, and of course, comment your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. On that note, I'll see you in the next video.